trying to do something, and just want to let the studio know that, well, YouTube might be back up and going right now. A couple of plays, first down, and all of a sudden a penalty coming out against Groton area. And holding against the Groton area Tigers, going to back them up. And instead of 1st and 10, it's going to be 1st and 20. The ball all the way back to their own 36-yard line. So, 9:58 left here until halftime. 8-0 our score, and it's Mobridge Pollock on top. Out of the gun with trips both ways. Doden, he wants to pass, looks over the right side, and it's going to be caught by Hinman. And Hinman's let loose down the sideline. He's going to take it to the house. Touchdown, Groton area. Lucas Hinman, the 6', 180-pound senior. Well, that was a terrible pass. It went out there like a duck, and Hinman just turned around at the right time, reached up and grabbed it, and then broke a couple of tackles to get the touchdown.
He was almost pushed out at the 20. And
yeah. So Groton area gets on the board with a long pass play. That one of just about 65 yards. And they're going to go for the 2-point conversion here. This one coming in the second quarter with 9:40 left until halftime. Out of the gun is going to be, again, this time it's going to be Doden. Doden looks over the defense. He's got stacked receivers on the right side. He's going to try to turn the corner. He does not make it in there. And so Mobridge Pollock stays on top 8-6. Back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. Star 99, or actually AM 1300 KOLY.
Grandpa, does Heartland Waste service a lot of people?
Stryker, Heartland Waste services over 16,000 people weekly in South and North Dakota, along with several hundred commercial and rural customers.
Grandpa, do you think I would make a good garbage man?
Well, Stryker, do you think that you could work in temperatures from 100 above to minus 30 below in rain, snow, moving tons of garbage a day?
Grandpa, I think I'll sign my brother up instead.
Stryker, you'd be great in management.
Heartland Waste Management, for your waste needs. Call 845-5056.
Welcome back here. It's now 8-6. Mobridge Pollock still on top. 63-yard touchdown completion. And that one went to Hinman from Doden. So, well, we didn't think they were going to throw the ball a lot tonight, but they got their only score so far. And that was a big one. 63-yard 2-point conversion was no good. And so 8-6. And Groton area will kick the ball off to Mobridge Pollock. Star 99 tonight, if you're looking for another game, we've got Cole over there at Leola. It's North Border taking on Faulkton area. KMLO has got Harriet Selby and Linton HMB in Harriet tonight. Again, kicking off is going to be Peyton Johnson. Johnson looks down, and he's looking right at, it looks like Gavin Reinert, and also down there Reese Cerny. Cerny picks it up at about the 15, now 20, 25, splits it inside now, and he's across the 30 down to about the 32. And a nice little return, about a 16-yard return for Mobridge Pollock, and they will have the ball coming out of their own 32-yard line. Big question right now is who's coming out there to play quarterback. Is it going to be Eisenman or is it going to be Halsey? It's Eisenman out there, it looks like to me. Yep, here he comes out of the sideline. He'll bring the play into the huddle. As they get to the line of scrimmage, they're going to have split slots both ways. Isaac Olson, the lone setback, and Eisenman in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looks over to the right side. He's got a man. It's going to be Reese Cerny. Cerny surrounded by white shirts and brought down after a short gain. See how much they give him here. They're going to give, well, nice mark. Looks like to me they're going to give him a whole 5 yards on that.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 coming up. And a long huddle this time for Mobridge Pollock. They've already had a delay game penalty called against them. They got to get to the line of scrimmage now in a hurry. They are going to go split slot both ways. Heisman again looks over the defense. Now sends, this time it's going to be Zane Reinert in motion. Looks over to the right side. Here's the throw and catch, and it's made this time by Bryson Gehring. And depending on the mark, yeah, it's close, but I think they've got it, don't you?
I think they do.
So they'll move the chains, 1st and 10. Well, when you can't throw it downfield for a long ways, then you throw a couple of short passes and get everything going. The ball is being marked at the 44-yard line, their own 44. 8:37 left here in the first half, 8-6. Mobridge Pollock on top. Again, split slot both ways. Lone step back and Eisenman out of the gun. Now it's in motion with Zane Reinert, and they're going to hand the ball off misdirection this time, and it's going to be Isaac Olson. Olson is being pushed forward, and he is going to be, well, I tell you what.
I think they pushed him about 4 yards.
I like to play, but I don't like to play. Isaac Olson is in a group of 22 guys in the middle of that, and they're not calling a whistle. He could have got really badly hurt. I've seen situations like that where they stand up a running back. It's dirty pool, but some guy will come in from the backside and bury a helmet in his back, and he's standing straight up and down. Got to blow the whistle when there's forward progress stopped. You got to protect the players. But he picks up 8 yards. So what do you do? 2nd down and a long 2, short 3 coming up. Quick pass again, and this one's going to be overthrown. Intended out there that time for Zane Reinert, and just out of his reach. 3rd down, and we're going to call it 3. It's too close to 3 yards for it not to be 3.
I'll let you have that.
All right. Eisenman that time a little bit off mark on the pass, and he'll bring the in to the huddle.
They're going to have to get out of the huddle faster.
Yeah.
I mean, this is
Yeah.
taking way too long for the Mobridge Tigers.
Back judge back there. He is watching his watch pretty closely. Trips to the far side. ISO over here on the near side. Lone step back. And Eisenman again out of the gun. Takes the snap. Looks over to the right side. Now he's going to tuck and run, and he's still on his feet, but it's going to be short of a 1st down, but very, very close. Eisenman with a little bit of a last effort there, kind of pushed himself forward. 4th and a half a yard. And Eisenman is going to be, I don't know if they're going to send him back. What is going on here?
They're not going to measure this, are they?
No. Yeah, they are. Well, Stefan Heddick over there on the chain gang. We'll see how accurate he is. The assistant basketball coach and head volleyball coach. Boy, I tell you what, if this is way off, it's all his fault.
About a foot.
Wow, yeah. Well, Eisenman went back out there. Halsey is the punter, and they have him here on the sideline. So they send Eisenman back out there. And they bring Braxton Albers off the field. They sent about 4 guys out and brought, well, I don't know. We better count numbers. Caden Eisenman better get to the huddle or get to the line of scrimmage and count, because there might be too many guys out there. Let's see if we can count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. All right. Caden Eisenman this time will come up with the double wing, and he'll slide in under center. Barking out signals. And he is not going to make it.
They're not moving that line at all.
Boy, I tell you what, great effort up front by Groton area. Mobridge Pollock will turn it over on downs. And a crucial 4th down situation here in the first half. And just not enough strength and power up front from Mobridge Pollock to get that pile to move, to let somebody sneak in there for a 1-yard touch or 1st down. So all the Groton area offense will come back out onto the field. 1st and 10, they're going to have it at their own 40, 46-yard line, 47-yard line. Ulrich Pollock defense, again, winning the turnover war here so far tonight, 2-0. And that's kind of been the difference so far, although Groton area did march the ball down the field last time they had it and put it in the end zone. 8-6 our score. They have a strange formation, kind of a offset eye with a wing. And it's going to be Doden. Doden right through the right side. He's got 10 yards. He's got 11. Man, I tell you what, he's quick.
He is quick.
Fast.
And, you know, he's got the size on his side, too. And
well, they're going to say he was down. He clearly leaned forward, but they're going to say he touched a knee or an elbow down short of the first down marker. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1 coming up. And what are they going to bring out there this time? They've had some strange formation. This is a double tight end and 2 wing backs in the backfield on the far side. Lone setback, and Doden again is going to call his own number straight ahead. He's got a first down. So they will move the chains inside the Mobridge Pollock 40 to about their 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Groton area this time with a long huddle set. They are waiting for a play from the sideline. Back judge looks at his watch a couple of times. So they're going to go double wing both ways and now send Shabazz in motion right behind Doden. And they'll fake the handoff to Shabazz. There's a hold at the line of scrimmage, but they're not throwing any flags on this one. And Doden again is going to pick up big yardage. He'll pick up about 12 yards. They'll move the chains. It'll be 1st and 10. The ball inside the 30 to about the Mobridge Pollock 27-yard line. Doden comes up a little slow and is making his way to the huddle. Boy, I tell you what, that would almost crush Groton if they lose Doden.
yeah, he's been their major player in the first half, and
It's almost all Doden, and a timeout called by the Groton area Tigers. 5:37, almost at 53-7. 5:37 left here until halftime. 8-6 our score. Mobridge Pollock on top. Back in 60 seconds. KOLY AM 1300.
It's football season.
It sure is, and Cahill Bauer and Associates is proud to sponsor this year's broadcast of the games.
Does that mean we can stay home and listen to the Tigers play on the radio?
Yep, but we are going to support our team just like Cahill Bauer and Associates supports the community and our customers. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock Tiger football team the best in the season from all of us at Cahill Bauer and Associates in Mobridge.
Go get 'em, Tigers!
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great, member FDIC.
Welcome back here. Well, while we were at break, the Groton area Tigers decided to throw the ball over the middle. Incomplete, and that brings up a 2nd down and 10. Again, the ball is marked at the Mobridge Pollock 27-yard line. 5:32 left here in the first half. Second quarter action, 8-6 our score. Mobridge Pollock on top. Tigers bring a 6-man front up there. 3 linebackers and 3 setbacks. And, well, Cadence that time drew the Tigers offsides. And they're all pointing at the Groton area. Now the officials are going to visit about this. The Tigers are all saying that the left tackle moved. And we're going to talk this one over. Is it encroachment or is it offsides? Yep, they're going to say it's against Mobridge Pollock. Encroachment against the defense. You saw them all stand up and point over there
they
at
all
the
pointed.
offensive line for Groton area, but so instead of 2nd and 10, it's going to be 2nd down and 5, and the ball is just outside the 20 to about the 21-yard line. Groton area makes their way to the line of scrimmage. They've got trips out to the far side. Lone setback in the backfield, and the ball is loose. And tell you what, Doden ran into his own player, lost a handle on the ball, and he recovered it himself. But that was almost a big-time play right there for, well, somebody who's not even on our program. 57 for Mobridge Pollock. Or was it 54? Joshua Norder, I think, almost was on that. No, it's 57. I see it out there. I know who 57 is. It's actually Trey Cerny. Timeout on the field. It's 8-6 our score, 5:21 left here in the first half. I don't think we got enough time to take a full timeout. We'll take 30 seconds. Come right back here on AM 1300 KOLY.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, we work hard together as a team to make sure all your needs are met when it comes to your residential and commercial construction.
Whether it's a simple pail of rock or an entire basement, our staff will make sure you get what you need and back it up with the service that we've based our business on.
We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock athletes the best in the game and the season. Good luck from all of us at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
Call 845-7213 today at Jensen Rock and Sand.
Well, after the timeout and after the fumble that Doden had to jump on, it's now 3rd down and 17 coming up. Split slot both ways. Lone setback in the backfield. 3rd down and 17. The ball all the way back to the 34-yard line. Tigers look like they're going to bring the blitz. They back out of it, and Doden wants to throw the ball. He rolls out to the right side, now turns it upfield, and he is going to be hit before he gets back to the original line of scrimmage. This will bring up a 4th down and long, 4th down and about 11. Big play that time, and I think that was Trey Cerny up there as well as Fireheisen on that play. Nice joint tackle.
I think your eyes are deceiving you. That's about a 12, 13.
13? Man, I tell you what, who asked you? 4th down and 14.
Okay.
14. We'll split the difference there. All right. Split slot both ways. Lone setback. Doden out of the gun. Mobridge Pollock once again looks like they're going to bring all kinds of pressure. They back out of it. Patrol the middle. Doden wants to throw downfield, and it is going to be caught. And that'll be a 1st down. Wow.
Wow. Yeah.
You know what? He was right there on top of it. From our angle up here, it looked like it bounced a couple of times. That's Brody DeHoyt with the catch, and it's 1st and goal for Groton area. Where are they putting the ball? It looks like it's going to be right on top of the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. Groton area breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to spread it out again. They're going to go I formation in the backfield. Split slot on the near side and split out ISO on the far side. Doden, play action. Now he's in trouble. He's going to be brought down. Great play that time.
Great coverage by Mobridge Pollock.
Now that was Trey Cerny in there on the play again. And that'll bring a 2nd and goal all the way back to the 11-yard line. (8-6) the score. Under 4 minutes left until halftime. All of the people that are trying to get a hold of me with text messages and phone calls and everything else, give me about 4 minutes, and I'll give you a call back. Splits both ways. Double tight end set. Now motion, empty backfield. Doden looks over the defense, barking out signals, takes a snap. Straight drop back. Now rolls out to the right side. Looks over the middle. He's got a man caught. And I think it's a touchdown. It is. Touchdown. Groton area. And so the Groton Area Tigers are back on the board and now take the lead here in the second quarter. This one coming with 3:26 in the second quarter. That one from 12 yards out, 12-yard pitch and catch. And Groton Area is going to come back to the line of scrimmage and go for
They're going to kick this
yeah,
time.
they're going to try the PAT. And a movement. No, a timeout called by the Groton Area bench. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll come back with a PAT right here on KOLY AM 1300.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
Now, both teams right now still in timeout. And, we talked about DeHoit, and I don't know if this program is right or not, but they list him as 6'3". He sure looked a lot taller than that.
Yeah, he did.
I mean,
He did look a lot taller than that.
so throw it up, I guess, and let him, it's like a jump ball in basketball after that. So it's now 12-8, and Groton Area on top. And the PAT coming up for Groton Area. Nope.
No, they're going for
They're
it.
going to take a 2-point conversion here. So Doden comes in. He'll be under center with the I formation. Split and slot on the far side, and ISO over here on the near side. Doden looks over the defense now. Straight drop back. He's going to roll out to the right side. Now looks over the middle. It's going to be not good. Nice play. Breaking it up that time was Fireheisen. So it's 8 for Mobridge Pollock, 12 for Groton Area. 3:26 left until halftime. Take another 30-second timeout. We'll have a kick right here. This is AM 1300 KOLY.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
All right, well, we're going to have another kickoff. And 3:26, enough time for Mobridge Pollock to maybe get a drive alive and get in the end zone. But not the way they played the last couple of drives. They got to get those first downs, but they got to move the ball here. This is almost like a 2-minute drill, only it's a 3:26 drill. And a short kick, and I tell you what, a lineman dream right there. Pick that one up on a bounce and fall on it. Nice job by Michael Bora. Michael Bora, I had a chance to coach Michael when it was Pop Warner or MYO football, and you talk about a hustler and a go-getter and a good kid. He's going to be an asset to this Mobridge Pollock Tiger football team in years to come. So, Caden Eisenman back out there, and he's got split slots both ways, and he's out of the gun. Looks over the defense now, waiting for the snap. Here's the snap. He'll take a short drop, now pass it over, and it's going to be over here on the right side. Zane Reinert. Reinert is pushed out of bounds after he picks up about 12 yards.
First down.
Yeah, it'll be a first down across midfield out to the Groton Area 49-yard line. And again, I can't emphasize enough that Tigers got to have a little bit of a step up here. They got to get things into the huddle, out of the huddle to the line of scrimmage a little quicker than they are right now, just to keep the flow going. First and 10. Tigers will go trips out to the far side. And right here on the near side, ISO. Now send Reese Cerny in motion. He'll join this right side or near side. Eisenman looks over the middle. He's got a man, and it's going to be underthrown this time. Intended out there for Braxton Albers. A little bit of contact there, but I think it was in time. It wasn't early. Second down and 10.
He was being chased down and threw across his body.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to have a pretty strong arm to do that. You really do. And you see quarterbacks in the NFL do that, but you know those quarterbacks can also throw the ball 60 yards standing on their back foot. So, you know, if you're going to make that throw, you got to make sure, but either that, stop, plant, and throw. Split slot both ways. Lone set back in the backfield. Eisenman out of the gun. Looks over the defense. Looks like Groton area wanted to bring pressure. They do. And they pick it up nicely, though, and it's caught out there by Reese Cerny. Cerny gets out of one tackle, gets out of another one, and he's close to first down yardage before he's brought down, and it's going to be just short, about a yard short. It'll be 3rd and half a yard, about a frog hair for a first down. They move the ball all the way down to the Groton area 40-yard line. So Eisenman doing a nice job of improvising that time, kind of rolling out of pressure. And that's what he wants to do every time, is just plant his foot and throw the ball, not try to throw on the run. You don't get as much zip on it if you try to throw on the run. Split slot both ways this time. And this time motion, and it's going to be Reinert in motion. Eisenman again to throw. Looks across the middle, in between two defenders. That was thread like a needle. And that's Braxton Albers making the big catch across the middle.
That was a great pass that time by Eisman.
It was. Tell you what.
That was a bullet.
In between two defenders like that. And, hey, a nice catch, too. And taking a hit at the end and holding on. Braxton Albers. Again, that spread formation, split and slot both ways. They've ran that almost the entire second quarter. Eisenman back to pass, looks down the middle. He's got a long pass going downfield, and he is intended out there, this time for Reese Cerny. And Reese was outside, and the pass came inside. He tried to come back for it, just a little bit out of reach. So 2nd down and 10 on the incompletion. And I know there's a lot of people in the stands right now trying to call for pass interference. But when you're running with a player, the defender has just as much right to the ball as the offense player. So you can't really call that when both players are going after the ball. Again, spread formation, lone setback, Isaac Olson. We haven't seen him carry the ball a lot tonight. Eisen back to pass. Looks downfield. He's in trouble. He is going to be brought down. They're going to say he was down before he threw the ball away. Tried to throw it away, and, well, it's almost a good thing that they called him down, because that would have been a penalty, and not only would they have taken it from the spot of the foul 10 yards, so that would have brought up a 3rd down and, 4 or 5 counties. Yeah. So it's going to be 3rd down and long. Yeah, 3rd down and about 16 coming up, but it could have been all the way back till, back to about the 46-yard line. Yeah. So it'll be 3rd down and 16 coming up. Mobridge Pollock needs to keep this drive alive. 1:18 left until halftime. Eisenman to pass. Looks downfield. He's got a man, and reaching out there, diving for it that time was Reese Cerny, and just a little bit out of his reach. I think that Reese slowed down just a little bit, trying to make his second move. And if he would have just kept his wheels going there, that would have been a perfect running catch into the end zone.
That would have been.
So I see Caden Halsey coming out on the field. We'll see if he's going to boot one back or what. They put him in punt formation. And Doden is going to go back and receive the punt. And Halsey puts a boot on it. It's going to hit about the 5-yard line, run into the end zone, and Groton area will bring it out to their own 20-yard line. 1st and 10. 1:03 left until halftime. Each team, no, actually, Groton area has no timeouts left. Mobridge Pollock has 1. So First and 10 for the Groton area Tigers, again at their own 20-yard line. And, well, you know they're going to try to march one down in 1 minute and put it in the end zone. Be a little tough here. We'll see what happens. Doden brings his Groton area Tigers to the line. I formation in the backfield. Slot over here on the near side. Slips into under center now and is going to hand it off. And this is Hinman. Hinman with a nice head of steam. He gets 10, he gets 11, gets 12, and he's still on his feet. Again, I do not like it when they pile up like that and push each other back and forth. Somebody underneath the bottom of that pile is going to get hurt one of these times. When it's forward progress stopped, blow the whistle.
Yeah.
Rather than have someone hurt. Cross the 35 to about the 38-yard line. First and 10. Sound like an old mom or something, don't I? I guess because I've been on the other end of an injury. I've been the guy that they've taken out of the middle of the field in an ambulance, and I just don't want that for anybody. They've got double slot on the right side, and they're going to hand it off this time. Shabazz.
Flag coming in.
And a flag in the backfield.
Really are, so they can help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Kyle of Mobridge at 845-3603.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash starting at just $7. Or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
My Wi-Fi, my co-op cash, my WRT. It's all about you when you choose WRT. WRT's members enjoy the fastest speeds, get cold hard cash back, and are pretty amazing too. We're talking real dollars with 15% cash back and checks averaging $340. Be awesome. Be in the know. Be with WRT. And be sure to like My WRT on Facebook.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Hey, perfect commercial break. Fall is my favorite time of the year. It's back to school, back to sports, basically back to his schedule. But you know what always fits into my schedule? Pizza and wings from Gas and Goodies. Perfectly melted cheese, fresh hot wings, and my favorite sauce. The Gas and Goodies special of the month, 1-topping pizza, 12 wings for only $17.99. Pick up the phone. Call it in. It's 845-7695. It's perfect. Pizza and wings. Now back to the game.
Back for the opening kickoff.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
Hey, welcome back here at halftime. It is 12-8 right now, and Gordon area on top. As far as you folks that are watching in on YouTube or on Channel 7, well, just let me tell you that the situation is out of our hands, and it's kind of impossible to really figure out what we're doing because I have no idea. I'm not an engineer or a technical support or anything like that. So we're working on it, and it might be something that is going to be a work in progress for a very long time until we figure out what we're doing. Let's take a look at the scoring drives. Mobridge Pollock got on the board first with the 4:35 left in the first quarter. It was Halsey to Cerny. That was Reese Cerny on a 5-yard touchdown pass and catch, touchdown, and the 2-point conversion was good, 8-0. Then in the second quarter, with 9:40 left until halftime, it was a 63-yard touchdown pass completion from Doden to Hinman. And that was 2-point no good, 8-6. Mobridge Pollock still had the lead at that time. And then Groton area also in the second quarter with 3:26 left in it. A 12-yard touchdown pass, Doden to Brody DeHoit. The PAT was no good, and that's what we said. It's 12-8 right now. Groton area on top. I just got some scores from around the area, and let's take a look at some of those. Falkton area right now leads North Border 14-6 at halftime. It's Harriet, Selby area, and Linton HMB playing. Linton HMB leads 22-14 over Harriet, Selby area. That's in the second quarter, last we heard. And those are the games that we are broadcasting right now on the Dakota Radio Group. In fact, Spencer Gotch has got the Linton HMB game on KMLO 100.7 FM, and Falkton area and North Border is on Star 90 Hine right now. We're in halftime right here. The Mobridge Pollock Band doing a great job performing here. It's nice to have a marching band, right? Yeah. Nice to have a marching band out there performing. And so at halftime, once again, it's 12-8. We're going to take another 3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes, we're back right here. This is Star 99. No, actually, KOLY AM 1300.
Grandpa, does Heartland Waste service a lot of people?
Stryker, Heartland Waste services over 16,000 people weekly in South and North Dakota, along with several hundred commercial and rural customers.
Grandpa, do you think I would make a good garbage man?
Well, Stryker, do you think that you could work in temperatures from 100 above to a minus 30 below in rain, snow, moving tons of garbage a day?
Grandpa, I think I'll sign my brother up instead.
Stryker, you'd be great in management.
Heartland Waste Management. For your waste needs, call 845-5056.
It sure is, and Cahill Bauer and Associates is proud to sponsor this year's broadcast of the games.
Does that mean we can stay home and listen to the Tigers play on the radio?
Yep, but we are going to support our team just like Cahill Bauer and Associates supports the community and our customers. We want to take this Tiger football team, the best in the season, from all of us at Cahill Bauer and Associates. Rich.
Go get 'em, Tigers!
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Grace, the other day I heard someone talking about landscaping their yard. Don't we have materials and landscaping at Gents Rock and Sand?
Of course we do, Stone. A lot of people don't realize that we have bulk landscape rock in many varieties, black dirt and fill dirt, to get their yards leveled.
I bet they don't think of Gents Rock and Sand because they don't think they can get smaller amounts.
That's probably true, but they can get a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load at prices that are unbelievable.
Gents Rock and Sand of Mobridge. For all your landscaping needs, check us out today.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, we're at halftime, and again, joining us in the broadcast tonight is Justin Lesh from the American Legion. And Justin, I understand there's some Legion news coming up that everybody should be excited about. You're probably a little too soon to announce, but people should start paying attention to the Legion newsletter and maybe tune in to KOLY as soon as you're ready to do that announcement. I hope you'll pick us to do the announcement.
You bet. I'll come down there. It's going to be an honor for us, and not every post gets the opportunity to do to have what we're going to have.
Yeah.
And
so that should pique your interest for sure if you're listening right now.
That's right.
One of the things you guys did at the American Legion is you guys joined efforts with Post 100 too over the summer and did a 50-year recognition of the Vietnam War and had some of the vets in and kind of a nice big program. I think that we talked afterwards. It was a bigger program than you kind of anticipated even. It was nice to see how many of them actually responded and came back, right?
That's right. It turned out great, and more veterans than we had planned, and we had so many signed up early, and that was great. And then, there was 12 or 14 more at the door that day.
That's awesome.
And so, yeah, it was a good turnout. Just a great program overall. Great speakers. And it was a great program and a great way to thank and honor the Vietnam veterans and they so deserving.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool because I know that a lot of times there's not enough time or enough room for two Legion groups to get together, and this was a Walworth County event. So you had Post 100 from Selby area, Post 4 from Mobridge, and county-wide. You guys worked together, and Bob Thomason over there, and you guys did such a phenomenal job on this project. I would like to see more of that. I'd like to see the two groups work together on other projects and see what we can do because I know there's a lot of guys in the Selby group and a lot of guys in the Mobridge group that probably talk on a daily basis about things and it'd be kind of nice to see more projects and more cooperation between the two groups.
And I think you will. I think you will start seeing more of Post 4 and Post 100 together. Just doing more things, we'll help them, they'll help us. It will be more of a county-wide effort. And, we're not too we're not just a Legion post. We're veterans helping veterans.
Right.
And, I mean, that's what the Legion's for.
Well, and while we have some time here, I want to just put the call out. Those veterans that came back from Iraq and Afghanistan, you qualify. You can be American Legion members. If you're not now, this is one of the best organizations that has the ear in Washington, D.C. They are the ones that are talking policy and things in Washington, D.C. that make things happen for you as a veteran. So if you're not a member of the American Legion yet, join and help support the guys that are supporting you.
That's right. I mean, it all starts with, the Legion is responsible for the GI Bill, and, we support so many functions from, baseball, American Legion baseball to Boys State, and in cooperation with the Legion Auxiliary, we got Girls State, and so, it's a great organization to be part of. And we need the members.
Yeah, and
we really do.
And the fact is that when something needs to be done for veterans, the first group that goes to Capitol Hill and makes a statement and gets in the ears of senators and presidents is the American Legion.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's one of those things where if you don't like what the VA is doing, if you don't like what's going on, join the American Legion and have your voice be heard. I mean, don't just complain from the sideline. Actually get involved.
That's right. And the Legion, when the Legion goes to Capitol Hill, and as soon as they come out for or against something, that's it.
Yeah.
We've got Congress with us on that.
Yeah. Hey, we're going to take a break. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you'll stick around for the second half.
I will stick around.
All right. Your kids are going to let you anyway, right? It's 12-8 here. McGroat area on top, and we're going to be back in 3 minutes. We'll have the second half for you right here on AM 1300 KOLY.
It's football season.
It is, but it's also fall fishing season.
That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting.
Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right?
If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice.
And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast.
And wishes the Mowbridge Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Some people just have a knack for being there when you need them the most. Like your third grade classmate who sticks up for you against that bully. The neighbor who gives you a jump start. And the friend who chases away that flock of geese at your outdoor wedding. Your State Farm agent has your back too, through good times and the not so good. And who's got your agent's back? State Farm, the company people have trusted for more than 90 years. We're here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge, 845-3603.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. He won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card or put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
My Wi-Fi, my Co-op Cash, my WRT. It's all about you when you choose WRT. WRT's members enjoy the fastest speeds, get cold hard cash back, and are pretty amazing too. We're talking real dollars with 15% cash back and checks averaging $340. Be awesome. Be in the know. Be with WRT. And be sure to like my WRT on Facebook.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the fourth quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
All of us at Key Insurance are proud to support Mobridge Pollock Athletics and the keys to success. Whether it's auto, home, farm or ranch, commercial, life, or health insurance, we will be there for your key moments of life. Stop by our office at 210 East Grand Crossing and see what our team can do for you, or give us a call at 605-845-3664. Key Insurance of Mobridge, your key to service.
Well, here we go. And again, Groton area won the coin toss, and they elected to take the ball first in the second half. So we're going to see Mobridge Pollock's defense come out. And the kicking team right now for Mobridge Pollock out there. And again, it's going to be Noah Feierheising to send it back deep. And it's Hinman and Doden back there to receive for Groton area. Feierheisen looks over. He's waiting for the signal from the referees. And now, here comes the kick. Low squib kick across the ground, picked up by one of the up guys. And tell you what, nice little return. I got to look at a number there, number 18. And he picked that up with a head of steam. Who is that? Number 18.
That was looking pretty dangerous from the start.
Yeah, Austin Jones. Yeah, you know, you don't see that a lot in small-town high school football, where a kicker is going to boom it back and drive somebody back to their 2-yard line or even into the end zone. So you see kickers do a lot of different things. Squib kick, pop it up in the air, do a lot of different things. But that was a squib kick that almost resulted in a big play. 1st and 10 for Groton area. They're coming out of their own 44-yard line, and it's going to be Doden in the gun. Doden hands it off, and then they're going to go flea flicker, and he's in trouble, and he's going to try to throw it away as he's being brought to the ground.
There's a flag.
Yeah, that's going to be grounding. And I think the Mobridge Pollock sideline is getting a warning right now for being a little close to the playing surface. High school football, there is no out of the pocket throwing it out of bounds. There's got to be a receiver within 10 yards. That's a loss of down and a penalty on the play. This is going to be, well, let's see where they mark it off at. All the way back to, wow, the 25-yard line. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 yards. 2nd down and 29. They may as well go a couple of time zones on this one. Doden again out of the gun. He's got 2 slots over on the right side. Hand off to the far slot. It's Hinman. Hinman is going to get outside and get knocked out of bounds across the 30 to about the 31-yard line. Feierheisen lowers the boom that time. And getting a little bit of a lecture from the sideline about not getting a little too rough as the runner's going out of bounds. He gets out of bounds a yard and gets hit like that. There's a flag coming in. It's an automatic 1st down, so don't make the mistake. 3rd down and just about 26 yards coming up. They're going to go full out, spread formation, split slot both ways. Doden in the gun, looking at the sideline, waiting for the snap. Here's the snap. It's going to be a high snap. Doden rolling out right. He's going to pass it over to the right side. It's going to be in and out of the hands. Intended that time for Douglas Heminger. 4th down coming up. And, boy, I tell you what, 4th down and 26. You got to think there might be a punt involved here. Has to be, right?
It has to be, and it's going to give Mobridge Pollock pretty good field position.
You're right there. So Reese Cerny is going to back up to about the 35-yard line. Tigers ready to receive. And here's the punt. Boy, almost blocked again. Cerny waves his hand. Fair catch. He's going to catch it about the 30-yard line. Nice punt that time. Peyton Johnson, he had a hand in his face and still punted it back. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 yards for the punt. No return, so Mowbridge Pollock on offense comes back out. They're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Caden Halsey will direct the offense now for Mowbridge Pollock. Halsey out of the gun. He's got single split out here on the near side. Split slot on the far side. Lone setback in the backfield. Out of the gun now, waiting for the snap. And he's going to throw it short and overthrow the intended receiver this time. And throwing it out there, I believe that was Zane Reinert was the intended receiver. A little bit over his head and incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up. So the first play on offense for Mowbridge Pollock is an incomplete pass. They have abandoned the run completely. 2nd down and 10.
And we've seen a lot more of Eisman, and
Halsey gets a start here.
Switching out. So.
Yeah. Well, maybe not as warm as other players. Lots of motion this time. Split slot over here on the near side. Lone ISO out there on the far side. Halsey looking downfield. He's got a man over the middle, and it's going to be caught by Reese Cerny at the 30. Down inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. Boy, I tell you what, right on the money. That pass was brilliant. Caught Reese Cerny in stride, and a big time play. 45 yards on the completion, and Mowbridge Pollock all of a sudden is on the doorstep out of the 25-yard line of Groton area. 1st and 10.
That was a huge play.
That was big time. Split. ISO split over here on the far side or near side. Split slot on the far side. Lone setback. Here comes Eisman out of the gun. Takes a 3-step drop again. Looks over the right side. Now throws the ball, and it's going to be incomplete, I believe. Yep. Intended over there for Zane Reinert, and it's just too far down. He can't pick it up out of the grass. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, a little bit of pressure that time from Groton area. They're bringing a little bit of a blitz package, run blitz, and then they bring that pass blitz in. And there's open receivers, but Halsey's got to make a quicker decision. He's got about a 2.5 seconds to make the decision. Double tight ends this time. Split slot over on the far side. Now they're going to bring a slot out instead of the tight end. Halsey this time is going to get the run. Runs it right up the middle. He's got good yardage. Close to a 1st down. He might have it. Looks like they brought him down right on top of the 15-yard line. And it is. It's a 1st down. 1st and 10, the ball on the 15-yard line of Groton area. So the Mowbridge Pollock Tigers knocking on the door right now.
They must have heard us talking about the run.
Yeah, haven't seen that, have we? 1st and 10. Play comes in from the sideline to the huddle. And Mowbridge Pollock will break the huddle and get to the line of scrimmage. Split slot on the far side. ISO split out over here on the near side. Lone setback. Isaac Olson in the backfield. Halsey out of the gun. Looks over the defense. Now takes a snap. Now it's a draw. And I tell you what, there was nowhere to run to that time.
That
Isaac Olson,
fast.
Yeah, that was big time. What do you call that? It's a immovable object and a unstoppable force that time. Yeah, loss of 2 on the play. Well, we're going to say 1. Yeah, I like it better sounding like 1. 2nd down and 11 coming up. Ball outside the 15 to the 16-yard line. 2nd down and long coming up. Again, ISO over here on the near side. Split slot on the far side. Halsey out of the gun. Takes a snap. He's got time. Looks over the middle, and it's going to be brought in. Touchdown! What a catch. What a great catch that time. Man, oh man, I tell you what, reaching out of the stratosphere to bring that down. That is Braxton Albers right there. Great catch by Braxton. So Mowbridge Pollock back up on top right now, 14-12, and it looks like they might go for the 2-point conversion. This one coming up with 9:42 here in the third quarter. Two-point conversion coming up. Halsey out of the gun. Now he's got a weird formation. They're going to stack up all kinds of split outs right on top of each other on the far side. Halsey takes a 5-step drop, goes up top with it now. Cerny catches it in the corner of the end zone for the two-point conversion. And just like that, Mobridge Pollock leads 16-12. And we are back on top as the referees throw a flag, late flag coming in. We're going to see. Let's see what this is all about. Ooh. Ineligible downfield. So they'll have to try the two-point conversion again after the 5-yard penalty. Somebody at the line of scrimmage, one of those linemen, they wanted to get in the play. Come on, throw the ball to me. So what if I'm a tackle? Well, this just makes it a little bit more difficult. It'll be a two-point conversion all the way back to about the 8-yard line. And so, let's see what they have up their sleeve here. Back to the line of scrimmage again. This time, well, they still have that weird formation. They've got 3 wideouts stacked on top of each other from the far side. Now they go motion, and another flag coming in. It's going to be a false start against Mobridge Pollock. So this two-point conversion here pretty soon is going to be a long, long play. This is going to be a two-point conversion from the 12. They started out at the 2. All right, well. Tigers, Mobridge Pollock gets back to the line of scrimmage. Split slot over here on the near side, split out on the far side. And Halsey out of the gun. Takes a 3-step drop. Now he's going to tuck it under. He's running to the sideline. Ooh, man, he took a big hit at about the 5-yard line. So it is no good on the two-point conversion, and it remains Mobridge Pollock 14 and Groton Area 12. Let's take 30 seconds. We'll come back with a kickoff. You're listening to high school football right here on AM 1300 KOLY.
Hey, perfect commercial break. Fall is my favorite time of the year. It's back to school, back to sports, basically back to a schedule. But you know what always fits into my schedule? Pizza and wings from Gas and Goodies. Perfectly melted cheese, fresh hot wings, and my favorite sauce. The Gas and Goodies special of the month, 1-topping pizza, 12 wings for only $17.99. Pick up the phone. Call it in. It's 845-7695. It's perfect. Pizza and wings. Now back to the game.
Back for the opening kickoff.
Well, I'll tell you what, an absolute brilliant drive put on by Halsey and the Mobridge Pollock Tigers to get the ball all the way downfield and put it in the end zone for another score. And so Mobridge Pollock leads again 14-12, and Fireheisen gets ready to kick it back deep to Groton Area. Again, Hinman back there and Doden for the GA Tigers. And this one's going to be another squib kick, and it's going to bounce a couple of times, be picked up by Shabazz. And Shabazz is going to get out across the 40 to about the 42-yard line. So good field position again for Groton Area as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line. We've been saying the name Shabazz for a very long time for Groton Area. They've got a lot of talent, those kids. All the Shabazz brothers. And the Groton Area breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to stack up a couple of slots over on the far side. Lone setback in the backfield. Here's Doden. Doden will fake the handoff, take it himself, try to get outside, and push out of bounds at about midfield. And that's where he goes down. And looks like about a 7-yard pickup. No, 6-yard pickup. 2nd down and 4 coming up. Again, the ball right in front of midfield. Long huddle again for Groton area. GA Tigers get to the line of scrimmage. They've got that wing T pistol look in the backfield. Slot on the left side, split out on the right side, and now the pitch out goes to Hinman. Hinman gets outside, and he is down the sideline. He is not going to be caught. He is going to make it in there. Touchdown, Groton area. So just like that, they pitch the ball out, and 50 yards later, Groton area is on the board. And, well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. This is going to be a little bit of a high-scoring game, I guess. Had a little bit of an option flair to it that time. Groton area will come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to play for the 2-point conversion. Shabazz is going to go in motion from right to left. And now Doden out of the gun. Looking over the defense, takes his snap now, and he is going to try to turn it upfield. He gets in there. 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, Groton area goes on top 20-14. 20-14, Groton area on top. 8:40 left in the third quarter. We'll be back right here on AM 1300 KOLY in 30 seconds.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mulbridge, your smile, our success.
Hey, welcome back here. Well, just like that, things turn around in a hurry. Mobridge Pollock puts together a brilliant drive, gets in the end zone, and then 2 plays later, Groton area goes 50 yards and scampers in for the touchdown. And Hinman, man, oh man, this kid, I hope he runs track.
He's lightning.
Yes, indeed. We saw a little speed last weekend with Stanley County, but man, this kid, he's got to be the fastest kid on this football field for sure. Almost as fast as me.
That's fast.
Yeah.
Didn't really know where to go with that one.
Yeah. Back deep for Mobridge Pollock is Cerny and Reinert. Reinert picks it up. Nope, comes right through his hands and into the end zone. And so Mobridge Pollock will have it at their own 20-yard line. A little bit of a line drive. It's cool. I mean, it's not cold yet, but it's cool. We're looking at a temperature right now, 52 degrees out here. And
it's football
hits him
weather.
in the hand.
Yeah.
That's going to be, the football gets a little harder in the cold and your hands get a little bit more brittle. Man, he just let that go right through there. And maybe it was because it hurt. Just saying. Mobridge Pollock going to bring the ball out of their own 20-yard line. And again, Caden Halsey going to set up the offense. ISO out there on the far side, split slot here on the near side. Halsey out of the gun, takes a 3-step drop. Looks over the right side. He's got a man, and it is going to be caught. This time, Zane Reinert. Driven out of bounds after about a, 2 or 3 yard gain. Picks up 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up. You make a pass like that, a short pass like that, to bring the defense up. Now, what you need to do, and I'm not a coach, I know a little bit about football, is do that double move where you go out there and you go like this and then you turn upfield and let Halsey throw it forever.
Yep.
2nd down and 7 coming up. Tigers break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. ISO over here on the near side, split slot on the far side. Halsey again looks over the defense before he takes a snap. Now takes about a 5-yard drop, and now he's going to tuck it and run. He's still on his feet, and he's going forward, but short gain on the play. See where they move the stick this time from the mark. It's going to be a manageable 3rd down situation. Yeah, boy, I tell you what, he picks up about 6 yards.
I wish he'd tuck that ball a little better.
Yes, me too. That makes you nervous.
He's holding that ball out there at the end of his arm.
Yeah. 3rd down and 2 coming up for Mobridge Pollock. Manageable 3rd down situation, but they got, right now, with the score like it is, this is critical. They got to convert 3rd downs. They got to get 1st downs here. It is very, very important. Double wing set. Lone setback is Isaac Olson. Halsey gives it off. Nope, he's going to keep it himself. Now pitches it out. And, boy, I tell you what, this is going to be terrible. Pitch the ball to Fireheisen. Fireheisen was just too close for a pitch like that. And a big loss on the play. And so they're going to punt it back to Groton area. This will be 4th down after Halsey alertly falls on the fumble or the pitch. I guess, I don't know, it's a fumble. It's what they call it. It'll be 4th down and 14 coming up. Halsey set up to punt the ball back deep. Tell you what, I try to keep it away from him, and he goes straight up in the air, and boy, not a good punt at all. Oh, Lord. Let's see where they mark this. Well, that's a punt of
about 10, I think.
About 3, actually. Look where they mark this. It'll be 1st and 10. Yeah, it's a 3-yard punt. Wind caught that one and drove it back. And so 1st and 10 from the Mobridge Pollock 20-yard line is where Groton area is going to have the ball. Boy, we needed a better situation than that. We had to have a better punt than that. We needed to convert that 3rd down for sure. Now, our back's against the wall. Double wing set, lone set back in the backfield. Now they go motion. Hinman gets the handoff. He tries to get outside. He misses one tackle. He is going to, this is a touchdown all the way. And again, this kid is showing everybody here some skills. 5:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. And now the sense of urgency is really there for Mobridge Pollock.
If you're watching on YouTube, we'll try and get that video back.
Well, not going to worry about it anymore. Sorry about that for those of you. Again, it's technical issues that are beyond my expertise. I'm not as good as I once was. That's how I'm going to claim that. This is Doden. He just walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. 28 now to 14. Groton area on top. And 5:59 left here in the 3rd quarter. Let's come back in 30 seconds right here. This is KOLY AM 1300.
Grandpa, does Heartland Waste service a lot of people?
Stryker, Heartland Waste services over 16,000 people weekly in South and North Dakota, along with several hundred commercial and rural customers.
Grandpa, do you think I would make a good garbage man?
Well, Stryker, do you think that you could work in temperatures from 100 above to minus 30 below in rain, snow, moving tons of garbage a day?
Grandpa, I think I'll sign my brother up instead.
Stryker, you'd be great in management.
Heartland Waste Management for your waste needs.
Trying to do something for the very first time. No video, but I got sound. Thanks, James Olson. Back deep for Mobridge Pollock is going to be, Zane Reinert, and also back there is going to be Reese Cerny. Groton area will kick the ball back deep, and it's going to be Peyton Johnson. He gets a high end-over-ender picked up by Reinert. Reinert at the 20, now 25, gets out of one tackle, gets to the sideline. Does he have enough speed? Across midfield, pushed out of bounds at about the 46-yard line of Groton area. Boy, that was a nice little run by Reinert. And I'm sorry, that's Gavin Reinert, not Zane. They're twins. They used to live right behind us at our house, our old house. And they're always out in the back playing some kind of sport, whether it be basketball or throwing balls at each other football-wise. Or I tell you what, these two kids are very active. It's going to be very exciting to see them on the basketball court this year. Looking forward to that. They got slots both ways, split out over there on the far side. And here's Halsey out of the gun. Halsey looks downfield, throws it up, and it's going to be caught. Caught by Cerny all the way down to about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Mobridge Pollock. They're in the doorstep. That was a nice catch by Reese Cerny that time, reaching up with a defender on his back to make the catch.
Mobridge needs to make something happen this trip down. And
they got to get in the end zone. Even though it's still the third quarter, there's a lot of football to play, but you can't let it get too far out of hand. ISO slot over here on the near side, split slot on the far side. Again, Halsey out of the gun. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a blocker in front of him, puts his head down. He's still on his feet inside the 5-yard line. Nice run that time by Caden Halsey. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Halsey with a good decision that time. They brought the outside rush. He saw an opening in the middle and decided to tuck and run. Mobridge Pollock breaks the huddle, gets back to the line of scrimmage. And they're going to go split slot on the far side. Reese Cerny the ISO over here on the near side. Halsey out of the gun, looks over the defense, takes a snap. Now wants to pass, looks over the middle. He's got a man open, and it's going to be very close, but not in.
I think about the 1.
And a nice catch that time made by Zane Reinert. They're going to put him down at the 2, actually. Well, sometimes you get the mark, sometimes you don't. 2nd and goal from the 2. Mobridge Pollock gets to the line of scrimmage. Reese Cerny the ISO over here on the near side. Split slot on the far side. Albers and Zane Reinert. Halsey again. Looks over to Reinert, and Reinert turns just as the ball's hitting him on the shoulder pad, and incomplete. Well,
Boy,
they tell you.
Hit it hard at the end of that
Yeah,
play.
But they tell you as a wide receiver, don't ever backstep. If you're going to take a pass like that, turn your top half and keep running. You don't ever want to backstep because you don't know when that defensive back is going to come out of nowhere and clobber you. So 3rd and goal coming up. Big time down for Mobridge Pollock right here. Now in under center, Halsey. He is going to hand it off to Isaac Olsen. Olsen, nowhere to run to, nowhere to hide. Nobody blocked that time. Big number 34 coming across the line. And Brody DeHoyt had an easy tackle that time. Nobody blocked him. So 4th and goal. This time the ball is going to be placed on the 3-yard line. And this is a must-have situation for Mobridge Pollock. Lone setback. Split slot on the far side. Halsey again under center. Halsey is going to take it. He's going to get hit. He's going to be touchdown.
Touchdown.
Well, I tell you what, he leaned over just enough to get the ball across the goal line. So Mobridge Pollock on the board. Now 28-20, and you talk about a must situation here. They got to get this 2-point conversion. 3:23 left here in the third quarter. Cannot leave points out there right now. So the Tigers get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to bring a tight end over here on the near side. Split slot out there as well. Stack them up. And Halsey gonna go out of the gun. Looks over the middle, and it's going to be overthrown that time. Intended for Braxton Albers and incomplete. So 28-20 right now. Groton area on top, 3:23 left here in the third quarter. We're going to be back in 30 seconds right here on KOLY AM 1300.
It's football season!
It sure is, and Cahill Bauer and Associates is proud to sponsor this year's broadcast of the games.
Does that mean we can stay home and listen to the Tigers play on the radio?
Yep, but we are going to support our team just like Cahill Bauer and Associates supports the community and our customers. We want to take this time to wish the Mobridge Pollock Tiger football team the best in the season from all of us at Cahill Bauer and Associates in Mobridge.
Go get 'em, Tigers!
Well, Mobridge Pollock puts another drive together and gets in the end zone. 28-20 right now. And Fireheisen will put another boot on the football. Hinman and Doden back deep for Groton area. So far it's been all Squid Kip. And they want to keep the ball away from these guys. Well, they're going to kick it off to Hinman. He drops it. Now back up, and he's going to get it back out to about the 39 anyway. So it doesn't matter. You got these two burners back there that can break tackles and get upfield in a hurry, or you Squid Kip it, kick it to one of those up backs and let them try to get something out of it. Either way, good field position for Groton area. They're going to have the ball at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. Groton area breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go spread formation, split slot both ways. Now they go with a trip package out there on the far side. Empty backfield for Doden. Perfect opportunity for Doden, you would think, here to run. And nope, they're going to hand it off to Hinman. Hinman trying to get outside. He does, and he is going to be upended at the line of scrimmage. Good job that time by the defensive end over there. And I believe that was Cragen Norder stringing that one out. And Trace Cerny also out there. Trace a little bit gimpy on the play. He comes up limping back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he is playing the defensive end. Started out as an outside linebacker tonight. Now they go with a little bit of a five-man front. They stack up some receivers on the right side, Groton area. Now it's Doden. Doden, he gets it outside. He gets fumbles the ball. Mobridge Pollock get it back. Doden again turns the ball over to Mobridge Pollock. And fumbling up there to create the fumble that time was Fireheisen. Did you see who fell on it? I believe falling on it back there. Well, I'm not sure for sure. Maybe Braxton Albers fell on the ball. Anyway, it's going to be 1st and 10. The ball, Mobridge Pollock gets it back. With 2:30 left here in the third quarter. Turnover battle tonight, again, won by Mobridge Pollock. That's 3 turnovers for Groton area, none for Mobridge Pollock so far. Knock on wood, right?
There you go.
Split slot on the far side. Over here on the near side, Zane Reinert. Back in the shotgun again, Halsey. Halsey looks downfield. He's got time. He's got Braxton Albers coming across the middle, and it's caught. And good for a first down. They're going to move the chains into Groton area territory. Out across the 40 to the Groton area 39-yard line. 38, 39. Somewhere in there. 220, 221, whatever it takes, right?
There you go.
Split slot again over there on the far side. Lone ISO slot over here on the near side. Again, Halsey out of the gun. 3-step drop, throws it over here, and it's caught by Zane Reinert. And not a big gain, but that brings the defense up. That's a decoy play is what it is. And if you get positive yards, which they did, they got about 4.5, 5 yards out of it. But that also brings the defensive backs up closer. They got to play closer to the line. Pretty soon you're going to see that double move where he turns and everybody collapses on him, then he'll turn around and go to the end zone and he'll be wide open. Second down and a long 5, short 6 coming up. Split slot again on the far side. Halsey this time, it's a design run. He's still on his feet and still moving forward. Blow the whistle. Clearly, forward progress had been stopped. Man. That's the last thing you want to do is have a kid get stood up and pile drived when you're not blowing the whistle after forward progress. 1st and 10. Halsey got just enough to move the chains.
I think that was closer than the one they measured earlier.
Yeah, exactly. 1st and 10, the ball at the 29-yard line of Groton area. Split slot on the far side. Lone setback. Isaac Olson back there doing a masterful job blocking tonight. Halsey wants to throw. Now has to step up. He's under pressure, and he is going to be brought down in the sack. They brought the house that night. But the thing is, if you give him an extra half a second, he had 2 wide receivers wide open down the far sideline. If you were to give him a half a second more to just launch something down there, all they would have had to do is run underneath it, and it would have been an easy score. Instead, it's going to be second down and long, about 15, as the ball is going to be marked right out to about the 34-yard line. 2nd and 15 coming up from Mobridge Pollock. Spread formation once again. Lone setback is Olson. Halsey out of the gun. Surveys the defense, now takes a snap. 3-step drop. Now he's in trouble. See, they brought him again. This is a big-time sack. And all of a sudden, Groton area is going to blitz. This is now a situation where it's 3rd down, couple of time zones, and the ball is all the way back to about the 41 of Groton area. Timeout on the field. I don't know if it was called by Groton area or Mobridge Pollock, but it's 28-20. No, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter has come to a close on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. It's Groton area 28, Mobridge Pollock 20. We'll be back in 60 seconds right here on AM 1300 KOLY.
Community isn't just defined by a dot on the map. It can be defined by shared values, ideas, and dreams. It can be defined by the people who come together to get those dreams done. At Great Western Bank, we're focused on you. We're focused on making life great for the people and the communities we serve. We do it with honesty, integrity, and respect. Always have, always will. Since community is much more than a location, we are glad that we are in yours. Great Western Bank, making life great, member FDIC.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. If you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Donald Lusick, surgeon, Dr. Travis Henderson, and Dr. Josh Henderson in internal medicine. For family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Robert Marciano, Dr. Matt Schaefer, Heather Olson, Leslie Graff, Karen Freeling, Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, and Dory Voidy. Good luck, teams, in the game from our team to yours at Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Well, this is the quarter that counts. 4th quarter, and it's a 3rd down and long for Mobridge Pollock to start it. Halsey wants to throw, sets up the screen, give it up to Fireheisen. Fireheisen gets out of one tackle, gets out of another tackle, finally brought down. He's got positive yards all the way up to about the 30-yard. Picks up about 12 yards on the play, but it's still 4th down and 12 coming up. And a decision that has to be made right now by the Mobridge Pollock coaching staff, whether to punt this one or to go for it. 4th quarter, still a lot of football left. Isaac Olson makes his way off the field. Not sure what's going on there. Being attended to on the sideline. So it's going to be Caden Halsey out of the gun. Gavin Reinert right next to him. trips out to the far side. 4th and long. Halsey wants to throw, looks downfield. He's got a man in it. Oh! There's a big-time penalty right there. That'll be an automatic first down, as this time Braxton Albers was actually tackled down there
before the ball even got to him.
Yeah. And the Groton area sideline is yelling, uncatchable, uncatchable. It doesn't matter when you bring somebody down from behind. Pass interference against the defense. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Well, here we are again, you know.
Yeah, from the 30.
The distance to the goal.
Yeah. Well, they'll set the ball up on the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 at the Groton area 15-yard line. Mobridge Pollock gets a break there on 4th and 12.
That was a huge break.
Yeah, it was. So, Mobridge Pollock gets to the line of scrimmage. 1st and 10 from the Groton area 15-yard line. Halsey again out of the gun. Lone split out on the far side, split slot on the near side. Halsey with designed run this time, goes up the middle. He's not going to get much out of it, but keeping the defense honest that time, he'll pick up about a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up now for Mobridge Pollock. 28-20 the score right now. 11:03 left in the ball game, and it is Groton area on top. Long huddle this time for Mobridge Pollock. They're going to have to get to the line of scrimmage in a hurry and get this play off. Out of the gun, Halsey. Split slot on the near side, split out on the far side. Olsen the lone setback. Halsey takes a deep drop this time. Looks over there. He's got a man. It's caught. And just inside about the 2-yard line, it looks like from here. It'll be 1st and goal. And a nice catch that time by Zane Reinert.
Mobridge is on the move again.
Yeah, they got the ball on the doorstep one more time. This time they're going to say the 4-yard line. No, where is that? Yeah, on the 4-yard line. 1st and goal for Mobridge Pollock. This time Halsey gets the play from the sideline, brings it to this line or to the huddle. Split slot over here on the near side. Again, a lone ISO over there on the far side. Halsey slides in under center. He's got Olsen, the lone setback. Now it's going to be Halsey leaning forward and touchdown. 3-yard touchdown. Halsey dives across the end zone. Mobridge Pollock back on the board here in the 4th quarter. Still 10:07 left here in the football game. And Halsey's second keeper from 3 yards out. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. And they tell you what, 28-26. This is as important a 2-point conversion as maybe they will see all season long right here. Halsey's going to be out of the gun. They're going to stack wide receivers out here on the near side. Split out on the far side. Halsey, straight drop, goes over the top, and a flag on the play. And I don't know what this is going to be. Oh, man, it's going to be encroachment. Somebody lined up across the line of scrimmage is what I think happened there. And so, again, the 2-point conversion is littered with penalties. And, boy, they got to get this play off in a hurry. Can't waste a timeout now. They've got 3 left here for the 4th quarter. They sprint to the line of scrimmage. Halsey looks over the defense one last time. He's got a spread formation. Takes a snap. Looks over the right side. He looks into the corner of the end zone.
Another flag comes in.
And another flag on the play. What are they going to call?
Holding on Mobridge Pollock.
And they're going to decline it. So it's going to be an incomplete pass, and the two-point conversion not good. And so with that, with 10:07 left here in the football game, it's 28-26. Groton area on top. We are going to come back in 30 seconds for another kickoff right here on KOLY AM 1300.
At Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, we can handle all of your construction needs. Whether it's rock for your landscaping, asphalt for your driveway, or concrete for your new basement, we have all the products and services you need at the prices that won't break your budget. You can stop by and pick up what you need. We also have the equipment to help you prepare for your site if you need it. For all of your commercial and residential needs, give us a call at 845-7213 at Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge.
Well, it's one of those facets of every football game. You've got three facets. You've got offense, you've got defense, and you've got special teams. And if your special teams aren't putting points on the board for you, sometimes you lose by 2 or 1 or, you know, and it's part of the game where you gotta be as concentrating as you do when you are playing offense or defense. Kick is short this time, and it's picked up by one of the upbacks, and a flag comes in late behind the play. Usually where they throw that flag, it's blocking the back, but we'll see what they come up with here. Well, let's see. Holding is going to be 10 yards. Blocking the back is going to be 50. That's holding against the return team. So from the spot of the foul, it'll be a 1st and 10, but they're going to back this up 10 yards. They were going to be out to the 39, and I think they're going to mark it around the 29 after the penalty. So Groton area will have the ball with 10:01 left here in the football game, and they will have it from their own 29-yard line. You know what, actually, you think about it, in the second half, this is the worst field position they've had in the second half. I mean, they have had field position near midfield every time they've started to drive.
Yeah.
So Doden out of the gun. He's got backs at each side and splits on one side, split and slot on the other side. Doden's going to take it himself mid at the line of scrimmage. He may have got 1 or 2, but boy, he earned every single piece of that. Nice play that time, trying to pick out a number out there for Mobridge Pollock. I think it was Hudson Filler, I believe is who it was. Come up and put a thump on. Yeah, number 75, Hudson Filler, 5'11", 160-pound sophomore. Played like a Brahma bull there. 2-yard pickup, and it is 2nd down and 8 coming up. Again, out of the gun is Doden. He's got all kinds of receivers on one side. He's going to fake handoffs and try to take it up the right side of the line. Stopped after about a 4-yard gain here. That time it was Caden Eisenman coming up to make the stop. No, actually, number 5. That's Jace Chasing Hawk making the stop on the play. Saw a 5, thought it was a 6. Story of my life, you know. Most girls see a 9, and I'm actually about a 7. 6. 5? 4, maybe? Oh, Lord.
Now is not the time to talk about that. So.
3rd down, a long 4, short 5. Coming up the ball out to about the 34-yard line. Mobridge Pollock showing blitz here. And snap goes way over the head and is going to be covered up back there at about the 15. Now, I didn't see any flags on the play.
That'll be
there was definite movement in the backfield before the snap. And the Mobridge Pollock coaching staff is over asking the question. And they're going to say, no, didn't throw a flag, no penalty. But that's okay. That's okay because that would have been a lot better for Groton area than the bad snap. This is going to be 4th down and a couple of counties here. All the way back to the 12-yard line. Yeah, Groton area has to talk this one over. It'll be 4th and 36. It's 28-26. Groton area on top. We are coming back in 60 seconds. KOLY AM 1300.
It's a win-win situation at Lucky's Gas and More, where you support the Mobridge Pollock Tigers and Lady Tigers. Just bring in a program from a recent Mobridge Pollock Tigers football or volleyball match and save 5 cents a gallon on your gas purchase at Lucky's Gas and More. It's simple. Just cheer the Tigers and Lady Tigers to victory and save 5 cents a gallon on gas at Lucky's Gas and More by bringing in any sports program from the past 5 days. They're proud to support the Tigers and proud to serve you at Lucky's Gas and More in Mobridge.
Montana Dakota Utilities' slogan, "In the Community to Serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and our dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live, just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, welcome back here. Peyton Johnson got a boot on the ball on the punt, and got about 30 yards on the punt. It goes rolling out of bounds. Mobridge Pollock, well, look at this. They've got the field position now all of a sudden. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at the Groton area 40-yard line. So here comes the offense back out there, led out there by Caden Halsey. He's going to have a split and slot over here on the near side. Tight end, tight on the far side with an ISO out over there. And lone set back in the backfield. Halsey looks over the defense now. Designed run. He'll take it himself. He's got a little bit of room. Seam up the middle and out to the 24-yard line before he's brought down. Big time run by Caden Halsey. They split the gap that time. Nice job up front. And I don't know if anybody was pulling. I'd like to see that back on film. Hopefully I'll have that because I think they actually trap blocked and got a hole open for Halsey, and he made everything out of it he could. 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Groton areas, they're going to throw the ball over the top. It's going to be incomplete. Boy, I tell you what, almost a great catch that time by Zane Reinert. Just off his fingertips. He tried to bring it in about his waist. Flag on the play, though. They threw it in the backfield. Let's see what they call here. This could be just about anything. Holding. Yep, holding against Mobridge Pollock. It's usually what that is when they throw that flag at the line of scrimmage or a little bit behind. So that's a big penalty. Still 1st down, but it's going to be 1st down and 1st down and 24 coming up. Split slot over here on the near side. ISO slot over on the far side. And Isaac Olson again is the lone setback. Spot of the foul, yeah. They wondered why it was such a long penalty. Well, it's not like the NFL where if you hold, they take it from the line of scrimmage 10 yards. High school, they take it from the spot of the foul. So Eisenman, Halsey, I'm sorry. Halsey out of the gun. Throws it off to the near side. Boy, he really overthrew the intended receiver there, Reese Cerny. That would have been tall for, anybody about 6'6" or bigger. Tall for a tall kid. I'm going to have to use that. I'm sorry. You're not patenting to that because I'm going to have to use that. That would have been tall for a tall kid. 7:22 left here in the ball game. 28-26, Groton area hanging on by 2 points right now. Mobridge Pollock trying to put a long drive together here. Take some time off the clock and get a score. Split slot again over here on the near side. Halsey takes a low snap off his shoelaces. Now throws it downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be just out of the reach of Reese Cerny. Well, usually I'm a little hard on Reese Cerny about that, but that one was overthrown.
Yeah, he was running.
Reese
he
did
not slow down.
Yeah, he was motoring down the field as fast as he could. That one was just overthrown. Halsey was showing off a little bit of his arm there.
Halsey's coming back to the sideline like his hands are cold.
Yeah, it is a little crisp. You know, my temperature gauge says 51 here. I think it's a little bit colder than that.
It's chilly.
Yeah. So here's a long third down situation. This is what makes head coaches bald and gray. Out of the gun again, Halsey. Deep drop. Trying to set up the screen. He does. Picked up by Olsen this time. No, actually, that is going to be Fireheisen. Fireheisen gets it up to about a 4-yard pickup. It'll be fourth down and, 18? Just guessing? Yeah, 18.
Oh, it's
There's 10.
further than that, isn't it?
Maybe,
20.
yeah, 4th and 20. Timeout called by the Mobridge Pollock sideline. 6:48 left here in the ball game, 28-26, and it's Groton area on top. Still a lot of football left here, but got to get some points on the board. We'll be back. 60 seconds. This is KOLY AM 1300.
It's football season. It is, but it's also fall fishing season. That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting. Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right? If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice. And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long. Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast and wishes the Mobridge Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil of Mobridge at 845-3603.
Well, here we go. Long fourth down. Decision made by the Mobridge Pollock sideline. They're going to huddle before they get to the line of scrimmage. Halsey is the punter, but he's not going to go out of a punt formation. He'll be out of the gun. Split slot, near side, slot out to the far side. Halsey this time tucks it under. He's going to hold on to it just long enough to pick up about 4 yards on the play, and it'll be turnover on downs, and Groton area's offense will come out on the field. They're going to have it.
About the 30-yard line.
Just found out North Border is no longer undefeated. Faulkton area gave him a loss tonight, 36-6. Linton HMB beating up on Harriet Selby area right now, 34-20 in the third quarter. First and 10, Groton area breaks the huddle. They get to the line of scrimmage. They are going to have, the pistol formation in the backfield with a slot over on the far side. Now they're going to crawl in under center. It's Doden. Doden give it off, and straight ahead running this time, Henman, and he doesn't have much room there. Ooh. Well, let's see where they mark this. They might give him a half a yard. Yeah, second down, a long 9 coming up. Where are they putting the ball? All right. Cross the 30 to about the 31-yard line. 6:12 left here in the football game. Again, it's a 2-point lead right now for Groton area, 28-26. Doden going to crawl in under center once again. Trying to take time off the clock here. Mobridge Pollock shows like they're going to go into a blitz. Give it off to Hinman. He tries to bounce it. He's going to be hit from behind and dropped after, 4 or 5 yards on the play. Man, oh man, they give him a big pickup, 6 yards on the play. Third down and just about 4 coming up. So better to be lucky than good sometimes when you're marking a football. 5:26 now remaining here in the ball game. Again, Groton area leads 28-26. Out of the gun is Doden. He's got stacked slots over there on the far side. Lone setback in the backfield. Mobridge Pollock looks like they're bringing the house. They're going to bring the house, and Doden is going to carry it himself. He is going to be Well, hit, and he's going to have a first down. Picks up 4.5 yards, just enough for a first down. They'll move the chains. It'll be inside the 45 to about the 41-yard line, their own 41. Long huddle set. Groton area breaks the huddle, gets to the line of scrimmage. Again, tick-tock, tick-tock. They are just going to run straight forward here. Doden comes in, crawls in under center, and hands it off to Hinman. Hinman hit in the backfield and dropped for a loss. There's Isaac Olson. He'll make the tackle. And Isaac Olson's going to talk with the head official after that play. I don't know what the problem was. There was a little extracurricular after the play or something. Olson gets back to the huddle. Still kind of talking things over with the linebacking core anyway. 2nd down and 12 coming up. Mobridge Pollock stacks the line of scrimmage. They've got about 8 in the box right now. And a full-out blitz, and Doden's going to roll out to the right side, wants to throw the ball, and turns it upfield. He's out of bounds. Now, where did he step out at? I would think that he didn't pick up a lot that time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Picks up about 4 yards. It's still going to be 3rd down and 8? Long 7, short 8, we'll call it. It'll be 3rd down and 8 from the 42-yard line. 3:55. Tick-tock, tick-tock. He stepped out of bounds. That stopped the clock. Good thing for Mobridge Pollock. 2 timeouts apiece. Both teams have 2 timeouts here. Mobridge Pollock going to stack the box again. Out of the gun is Doden. He's got splits both ways. Pitches it out now to Hinman. Hinman hit in the backfield and nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Big time play that time. How about that? Led up there by Joshua Norder and Trey Cerny. They hit Hinman in the backfield and drop him for a loss of about 4 yards. 4th down and 11, long 11, short 12. So decision time for Groton area. Now, for Mobridge Pollock, you got to watch for the fake here. Watch for the fake. Reese Cerny is going to be back deep. And movement at the line of scrimmage. And we're going to see, is this going to go against Groton area? This will be a false start by Groton area. And back them up. 5 more. So 4th down now and 17 coming up. You almost can't fake it now. Peyton Johnson to do the punting for Groton area. Again, Reese Cerny back to receive. Here's a snap, low snap, picked up off his shoelaces, and it is going to hit about midfield, take a Mobridge Pollock bounce, and be down at about the 49-yard line. 1st and 10, Mobridge Pollock at Groton area's 49. 3:03 left here in this football game. It's a 2-point game, 28-26. Man, does it get more exciting than this?
Boy, this is going to come right down to the end.
It really will. So Mobridge Pollock in the huddle now, breaks it, gets to the line of scrimmage. Lone setback in the backfield. They're going to go with an ISO slot over on the far side. Split slot here on the near side. A little bit of a spread formation. Now send Reese Cerny in motion. Hand the ball off to Reese. Reese wants to throw. Looks back over the right side and just short. It hit the top of the helmet that time. Brody DeHoyt. Brody is now hitting himself in the head thinking, man, if I would have just put my hands up, I would have had pick 6 going on there. So the old pass back, quarterback pass back. Tigers will break the huddle again. Mowbridge Pollock, I got to say. They're going to go ISO slot on the far side, split slot on the near side. Halsey out of the gun. He's going to take a 3-step drop, pass it quickly over to the right side. Oh, what a hit. Man, oh man, and tell you what, welcome to football. Yeah, I think that was Zane Reinert. It was. Holy moly, did he take a hit at the end of that. 5-yard pickup. He earned every step of that one.
Yes, he did.
He goes back to the huddle, and he's seeing birds fly around his head. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Mowbridge Pollock back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the Groton area, 44-yard line. Spread formation once again. Out of the gun, Halsey barks out signals, and now there's going to be... I didn't see anybody from Mowbridge Pollock move.
I didn't see any movement on Mowbridge Pollock.
And so this might be a first down the easy way. And, boy, where are they going to mark? Oh, just short. Just a half a yard short. 3rd down and a frog here. So Mowbridge Pollock again. Now this will be interesting. That's what I thought. Halsey's going to crawl in under center. This would be a great opportunity for them to go play action here because Groton area is anticipating a run, and Halsey, holy cow, I don't know though. Halsey got stood up at the line of scrimmage. Isaac Olson came in from behind, plowed him forward for a first down.
That was a heck of a push.
It was. He pops right back up though, gets to the huddle. Oh Lord, 1st and 10. Tick tock, under 2 minutes left here. 1:54 left in the football game. Groton area again leads by 2, 28-26. Halsey this time out of the gun. Split slot on the near side, split out on the far side. Halsey, deep drop this time, looks downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be overthrown. Again, Halsey overthrows the receiver. I think he was held up. Zane Reinert, I think he was held up back here. No flag on the play, though. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Reese Cerny this time will bring the play in from the sideline. Coach Gearing is trying to plead his case to the officiating crew to no avail. 2nd and 10 coming up after the incompletion. Mowbridge Pollock gets to the line of scrimmage. Reinert will be split out on the far side. It's going to be over here. It's going to be Cerny and also, man, that one's way overthrown. Halsey trying to get too much behind his pass. Throws it 10 yards past Reese Cerny. Cerny and Albers trying to get to open here. It's 3rd down and 10 coming up. Braxton Albers will come over and talk to the coaching staff, get the play, take it to the huddle. Now they got to get this, there's the whistle right there. They got to get it going. Well, quick huddle, I guess. To the line of scrimmage. Albers is the split out here on the near side. The slot over here is going to be Reese Cerny. Slot on the other side is going to be Reinert, and they're going to go across the middle. Pass caught by Albers. Albers gets out of one tackle, gets out of another, down to the 20-yard line. Good quick slant that time, yeah. Just a quick slant. And boy, I tell you what, we've got all kinds of technical issues here. Look at this.
What is wrong with electronics tonight?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I hope we're still on the air. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line of Groton area. Halsey trying to run it himself. He's not going to make it back. Well, he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 coming up. I love technology. Zane Reinert is going to be in the slot out there on the far side. Now Reese Cerny goes in motion, leaving Braxton Albers alone here in an ISO. Halsey throws the ball up, and I tell you what, he almost had a completion off of one knee.
Flag.
Yeah, flag on the play. What would they call here? Holding? Yep, holding against Mobridge Pollock.
Well,
that's better than a 3rd down and 10, I guess. I don't know, however you look at it. 2nd and 15 is always better than a 3rd and 10. Well, 2nd and 20, I should say. Well, from the spot of the foul, this is going to put it all the way back to about the 34-yard line. 2nd down and, well, about 24, actually. Mobridge Pollock again with 32 seconds left in the football game. They got to get into the end zone. No kicker can kick a field goal for him this year. Halsey looks over the right side. It's Cerny. Cerny is going to be pushed out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock with 24 seconds left here. Boy, I tell you what, tick-tock, tick-tock. This is going to bring up a 3rd down and about 14. But this could be the last play of the game. So it's do or die right now. Halsey's got to put the ball in somebody's hands in the end zone. Motion this time. Halsey out of the gun. He's got stacked receivers over on the far side. Lone receiver here on the near side. Halsey looks across the middle. He looks downfield. He's got a man. Oh! In and out of the hands. Intended for Reese Cerny, and it just went right through his hands that time. 18 seconds left here. They've still got one chance to win this football game. 4th down and 14. Timeout called by Mobridge Pollock. May as well use it up right now. Oof, I hate to take it back to the studio. 28-26, Groton area on top. Mobridge Pollock has got the ball, and it's 4th and 14 with 18 seconds left. We are going to come back in 30 seconds. Quick break right here on AM 1300 KOLY.
What's wrong? There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at a Wahi Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash starting at just $7. Or use their manual wash and do it yourself at a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
Well, I tell you what, here we go. This is it. All or nothing right now on a 4th down and 13. 18 seconds left here. Mobridge Pollock down by 2 points, 28-26. They got to get in the end zone right now. No other chance at it. Halsey again out of the gun. Lone setback. Isaac Olson. Split slot on the far side. ISO over here on the near side. Timeout called again by the Mobridge Pollock bench. They wanted to measure up on that defense, see what was going to be open for them. So, with that said, 30 more seconds. We're not going to miss a second of this game. 30 seconds. We're coming back. We'll have the end of this game right here on KOLY AM 1300.
My Wi-Fi, my Co-op Cash, my WRT. It's all about you when you choose WRT. WRT's members enjoy the fastest speeds, get cold hard cash back, and are pretty amazing too. We're talking real dollars with 15% cash back and checks averaging $340. Be awesome. Be in the know. Be with WRT. And be sure to like My WRT on Facebook.
Welcome back here 18 seconds left in this football game, 28-26. Groton area on top. Mobridge Pollock has got a 4th down and a 13 from about the 24-yard line of Groton area. Halsey, deep drop, looks downfield. He's got a man, and man, there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. Again, a pass interference as Braxton Albers was drugged down on the play. And the Groton sideline is saying, again, uncatchable ball. Are you kidding me? That was almost right in his hands.
That was right in his lap.
So 1st and goal, depending on where they're going to mark this one, 10 seconds left in this football game. They haven't moved the chains yet. They're waiting for where they're going to put the ball. Oh, no. Yeah, all right, there we go. It's an automatic 1st down. What are you guys doing over there? All right, 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. 10 seconds left here, 2-point game. Groton area with the lead. Mobridge Pollock on the doorstep. And a timeout called by Groton area. Groton area still has 1 timeout left. We're going to take 30 seconds again. Don't leave. Come right back. This is AM 1300 KOLY.
Taco John's presents Olay the Day Pep Talks.
Boys, this halftime score is not indicative of our talent level. We're a lot closer than I thought we'd be, and old coach has just the thing to get us over the hump. Street tacos from Taco John's. You can get them with chicken or new sirloin steak or pork carnitas. That's a triple option of awesomeness. Let's go get some.
Get 3 street tacos for just $5 at Taco John's.
Hustle up, boys. If we leave now, we can be back for the 4th quarter.
Olay the Day at Taco John's.
Let me lay the situation out as we go into the last 10 seconds of this football game. Mobridge Pollock had a 4th down and 14 with 18 seconds left. They throw the ball in the end zone. There's a pass interference. Half the distance to the goal. 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And the Tigers have 10 seconds left. See if there's 10 seconds of magic left in this football game. They're going to go spread formation. ISO split out. Braxton Albers over here on the near side. Split slot on the far side. Halsey out of the gun. Takes a snap. All out blitz. He passes the ball into the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be overthrown. 5 seconds left. Boy, I tell you what, Isaac Olson has been punished tonight. He is slow to get up. He was blocking back there, trying to take some of that blitz, and just got pummeled back there. Incomplete pass, that stops the clock. Groton area has 1 timeout left. Mobridge Pollock has none. 28-26, Groton area on top. 5 seconds left here. This is it. Well, I've said that the last 3 plays, haven't I? Holy cow.
I want to believe you this time.
All right, 5 seconds. Albers again, the ISO over here on the near side. Split slot on the far side. Again, it's Isaac Olson in the backfield playing blocker. Here's the pass. It's going to be caught by Albers. He leans forward. No! By an inch. Oh, Lord, there are hearts breaking all over that Mobridge Pollock sideline right now. By an inch. Mobridge Pollock does not win this. A gallant effort by the Mobridge Pollock Tigers. They cannot get it done with 5 seconds left. Albers had the ball, leaned forward. The mark at the goal line was an inch short of them winning this football game. Holy cow. Not only at the sidelines, but I think Mobridge Pollock fans here in the stands, hearts breaking all over the place.
Oh, yes. I mean, that's tough.
Final score on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, 28-26. Groton area squeaks out the win. Oh, I got to take a deep breath. We're going to take about 60 seconds here. I will read off the scoring drives for you. and we will be back in 60 seconds to wrap things up. Stay with us, AM 1300 KOLY.
Hey, perfect commercial break. Fall is my favorite time of the year. It's back to school, back to sports, basically back to a schedule. But you know what always fits into my schedule? Pizza and wings from Gas and Goodies. Perfectly melted cheese, fresh hot wings, and my favorite sauce. The Gas and Goodies special of the month, 1-topping pizza, 12 wings for only $17.99. Pick up the phone. Call it in. It's 845-7695. It's perfect. Pizza and wings. Now back to the game.
Back for the opening kickoff.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McClellan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McClellan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McClellan Swanson Dental. To learn